This is Kitty, and we just wanted to talk to you today about things that might have happened in your life, that maybe things are not going the way you want them to go, and you've kind of gotten a little depressed and maybe a little bit worried, have some anxiety. And I just wanted to talk to you today about things don't always stay the same, and things are going to get better for you. And I know this because I've been going through a lot lately too. And the thing that I have realized is that you can't have a knee-jerk reaction. When something goes wrong in your life, you're allowed to grieve over what happened, but then you have to let it go. And then you need to step back, and instead of just reacting, you want to become proactive. And you want to design your life. You want to design a strategy. This is your opportunity. This is the way I look at it. Things happened. I didn't like the result. It wasn't completely my blame. However, I do take responsibility for my actions. And so that's what I want to encourage you to do today. Take responsibility for the actions in whatever situation. If you've had a loss of a relationship, if you've lost a loved one, if you've had to move and are not happy, if you've had a change in your job situation, whatever the case may be for you, whatever's not going right, just really look at the situation, because you can't unring a bell and you can't go back in time. So I just want to encourage you today to take responsibility for your action. Take a minute, take a deep breath, and take a few days to really put some thought into the process. And my next few videos are going to be about the process of designing a strategy on how to move forward after you've had a setback in your life. Because this is not the end. Even though it feels like the end, it's not the end. And you may have feelings of shame and guilt, and you don't want to tell people what happened, and you don't want to have to explain it. But that is just a process, and it's all a learning process. And I've always heard that any kind of education is expensive. So in my case, this was an expensive learning process. And I don't ever want this situation to happen to me again. And so hopefully by helping myself develop my own strategy and sharing it with you, then maybe we can walk forward together and we can all be a success. So what I want you to do today, assignment number 1, is get you a big bottle of water and have it by your side all the time. Cut out the soda, cut out the tea, cut out the alcohol for a while. Just because when you have a setback, you've got to get your mind clear. You want to start with a good canvas and make your mind and your body a canvas. So get yourself some water and start drinking water constantly. Design the things in your life that you want to change, so get you a journal. Write it down. Write down anything that's swimming around in your head, because what we tend to do is react, and we react to whatever we're thinking about. So you have to focus your thoughts so that in the future your thoughts are better. And you can focus your thoughts and think about the positive angle, and it's hard sometimes to come up with a positive angle when all you're dwelling on is what went wrong. So if you'll take a few minutes and just write down everything that you're feeling, everything that happened, and everything that you want to change in the future. And then design your life, because you've got to put it out there in the universe. And if you're religious like I am, I'm a devout Christian, and I'm going to definitely be having lots of conversation with God about my future. So you may not be a Christian, so whatever your religious beliefs are, just know that when you put it out there and you step forward in it, things start happening for you. And what I want you to do, I want to encourage you to keep coming back to my channel. Keep looking for new videos, because I have so much in my mind right now that I do want to share. And I will tell you that I had decided a couple of years ago that I wanted to become an author. I had a girlfriend named Kelly, hey Kelly, that became an author, and she wrote her own book, and she spent some time alone, and she kind of sequestered herself to get her mind together and design her life. And I decided then could write a book as well. I knew that I had wanted to, but watching her go through the process, I was like, hey, she's doing it. She's doing what she wants to do with her life, and that's what I want to do as well. And I want to encourage you to dig down in your soul and see what it is. And so I went through the last couple of years doing some research and studying a lot about what would I write about. And I didn't know until this week when I had something to happen to me. And I will be sharing more in the future about exactly what went on. But I will tell you that it gave me all the ammunition that I need and all of the desire and all the passion that's in me to help other people, which is all I've ever wanted to do, is make other people's lives better. I want to help you to understand how your life can be better by design. And the things that happen to you that are not what you hope for are the things that are going to actually propel you to a greater future. And I have to tell you, one of my favorite verses talks about the phoenix rising from the ashes. So this situation was lit on fire and it burned to the ground. And I will rise like a phoenix, and you're going to rise with me. And I just want to encourage you, keep looking at my channel, share this with your friends, just so that if you know friends that are suffering from anxiety, depression, shame, guilt, things that have happened that have not gone your way, just know you're not alone. I'm with you, and I'm with you all the way. We're going to make positive things happen. So I told you already, get your water. Keep it by your side all day and drink a lot, because we want to clear all those toxins out of your body and out of your mind. And we also want you to journal, number 2. And then number 3 is you've got to get outside. I'm standing out. I put my water in front of my camera. I'm standing outside here on my 17-acre farm, and I have been able to just enjoy nature, just breathe some fresh air, enjoy some walking, get some exercise. I'm also a member of the Y. I love my Y girls. Hey, all you guys at the Y. And I love my Zumba class, Liba, my teacher at Zumba, and all my Zumba class. And I also take a couple other classes. I take TRX, I take RIP, I take all kinds of exercise classes to keep my mind excited and keep my mind focused. Because if you're not getting any exercise, you're going to stay in that depression state. So you may be laying on your bed, clicking through YouTube videos, wondering, what's wrong with me? How can I get some help? I just want to watch this. Maybe somebody can help me. Well, you know what? Something made you click on my video. And it was somebody's hand in it. God's hand is in everything in your life. God led you to this video. So we're going to go on a journey together. We're going to work through this together. Your life is going to be better, and so is mine, and we're going to celebrate every step of the way. So thank you. I was saying thank you to my Y family for accepting me into the exercise classes, because I love keeping my mind active and alert. And so if you're laying on your bed, hadn't been able to get up and take a shower lately, if you've not gotten dressed in 2 or 3 days, or whatever, if you've been eating all kinds of bad stuff because that's the way you deal with your depression, today's the day to change it all. And it's up to you to change it. But you can change it with some help. Because sometimes we feel helpless and we feel like we can't do it, and there's too many people depending on us, and we've got too much to do, and we just, we're so bogged down and we're so heavy. Today is the day that that's all going to stop, because you're going to stop for a minute. You're going to get strategic about your life, and you're going to come up with a competitive strategy to put yourself back on track and become the person that God meant you to be, because you were meant for greatness. Everybody has some skill and some talent that they have to offer somewhere. And if you've not been valued the way you should be, it can change. I've always heard that people will treat you the way that they're allowed to treat you. And if you don't set your boundaries, then there's no reason for them to change. And so in my case, I set my boundaries. And I'm the one that suffered because of it. And now, as a result, though, I'm out of a very toxic situation. and I have an opportunity to change everything. Because of being in this toxic situation, I've gained like 15 pounds in 2 years. OMG, I don't want that to happen anymore. So I wake up now every day going, I can change it. I can focus on myself. I can focus on my mental health. I can focus on my physical health. And I can focus on my economic, financial health. And we're going to help you focus on all those things too. So just know that if you're feeling unloved and if you're feeling worthless, I've had all those same feelings too. And I want you to know that God loves you and God values you, and I love you and I value you too. You are not alone. So just know that we're going to do this together. Thank you for watching this video today, and keep coming back and watching the rest of them. I hope you have a great day. God bless you. I love you. Bye-bye.